HTV family, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball. Hope you guys are well. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff there. Before I get into it, hit that intro. New Zealand Warriors versus the Knights. I want to vent. I want to go through the squad, and then we'll just go from there. All right. So the Warriors have Reece Walsh at fullback. The wings are Dylan Wild, Tennis Lezek, as well as Montoya. The centres are Vailea as well as Pompey. In the halves, you see the return of Shanaris Tavita as well as Sean Johnson. And in the props, you have Ben Murdoch Masila as well as Tavanga. In the hooking position, we have Lussick. The second row, see Aitken as well as Harris, and the lock is Murchie. The bench, we see Otokolo Pene, Afoa, as well as Katoa. In the reserves, we have Berry, Lui, Asi, Peterson, Ropati, Walkman, Fry, as well as Jesse Arthurs. My thoughts on the squad overall. Oh my goodness, I am very, very perplexed. I am questioning the coach's very move, and I don't like doing that, but here I am. What on earth has come over the mind of our coach to select Tavanga at prop, I think is one concern. Shanaris Tavita, right, at 5'8" is welcome addition, but again, given everything that's happened, we don't even know how he may be feeling being selected. I don't know. Again, so that sort of thing is running through my head. The likes of Pompey being selected again, Asi being dropped when he didn't have to be. Pedersen Ropati, I'm pretty sure wants to have a play, and he's not getting selected. Arthur's not even playing in the centre as well. I'm really losing my understanding here of what the coach is trying to do for the squad. I'm just very unsure. If you guys can please give me your just offer me your own opinions on this. I'm very perplexed here. Tavanga at prop. He's going to be up against the likes of Saifiti as well as Clemmer, and I'm not saying he can't do it, don't get me wrong, but what I'm trying to say is that surely you just start R4, and then you move Pennant, and then you maybe have Tavanga cover in at, say, hooker, or maybe even second row, or even in with Murchie. I am so perplexed as to what this coach is trying to do. It is laughable. The likes of Pompey being named again. See, this is my issue here with the squad, is that we seem to just reward. And again, this is no personal attack on Pompey. You guys need to understand, when I have an issue with a player, it's purely from a playing perspective, right? And I mean this respectfully. If a player watches this, I mean it respectively. It's an issue with the way that said player plays, nothing to do with them beyond that. Okay, so that needs to be clarified. But with Pompey being selected, do we just accept the bar for quality in the squad obviously must not be that high if we're selecting players like that. At other teams, those type of players get dropped, but over here we seem to reward them with another play. You got the likes of Arthur's there, Barry there. I get it, we don't have the greatest depth, but still, for someone like Pompey to be selected again is absolute eyebrow raising to me. Has this coach really thrown in the towel? I don't know. Just give me your thoughts. I'm personally not pleased with the squad. I'm not pleased with the squad at all. All right. The strengths and weaknesses. Look, Warrior, I'm just going to quickly skim over this. We have no real strengths, do we? Maybe apart from the odd flash of brilliance here and there, there's no consistency, cohesion. We make things really complicated for ourselves. Last game was positive in the sense that our forwards had go forward, but now these heavy rumours that are being reported that AFB won't be playing anymore for the remainder of the season, and obviously Matt Lodge not being there. It's just, weaknesses, we got a lot of them, right? So the top 5 to look out for, I think I'll be going through the Knights first. Got the likes of Ponga, Gagai, his experience, Ponga as well. Don't get me wrong, even though Ponga is down and out, he can still bring in flashes of brilliance, and against the Warriors, he's got them in bucket loads. Got Gagai as well. Again, the experience of this player here, he might even be named for Queensland. So again, just what a time. Milford as well as Clifford, right? The ORDs, right? If you know what I mean. Milford as well, I thought played very well against the Broncos, though they lost. Look at him to play against the Warriors and do some magic there. Clifford as well returns, which is a good boost for them. And I'm looking for the likes of Mitch Barnett as well to run rampant against us, I think, anyway. For the Warriors, I've got down DWZ, CHT, Sean Johnson, Lussick, as well as R4. Those are the players there. I really struggle to name any other one. I mean, yes, you could look at Harris, but again, I think it's really unfair. 3 games in, just let him sort of, get back into the motion of things. He's the captain too. I guess it goes without saying. But Shanaris Tavita, the reason why I picked him was just to see where he's at, what he'll give for us. Obviously the last time he played for us was against the Storm. So granted, there's been a whole heap of speculation and news regarding him. And obviously, as he said, he's ready for a gap year next year anyway and see what happens. Whether he comes back or not, I'm unsure. But, again, I question the selection there, because if he's saying these things and the coach selects him, again, we don't know the conversations behind the sheds. So obviously, I'm sure Shanaris Tavita was willing to play. Harris Tavita, sorry, but again, unsure, right? But yeah, Dylan Watson, DWZ is good. Lussick, obviously, I think he's a good young player for us. R4 as well off the bench is arguably the best player we have off the bench, actually. So those are the players I'm looking forward to. I think, as you guys know, I've purposely sort of rushed through that part there just to really get to the prediction as well as the conclusion. Because truth be told, I think this leads more for discussion than it does anything else. The Knights team here haven't been travelling too well, right? Before they lost to the Bulldogs, I think they'd lost 7 games, right? So they've won, I believe, just 1 out of their last 10 games, 10 or 11 games, if the math is right. In saying that, though, there's probably no greater lineup or matchup for them than us, especially with how we've gone, especially with the pack we've chosen. If you sort of look at the way things have been going for both teams, even though the Knights obviously have tasted the barrel of I guess disappointment, so to speak, we have in our own regard too. Now in this game here, predictions, it's at home, but yet still with the selection here, I am just left absolutely fuming in one degree. Is this a game that we need to win? We absolutely, of course, the last 3 games we needed to win, right? We didn't, right? We should have technically had won. We could have beaten the Sharks. We could have beaten the Rabbitohs. We could have beaten the Dragons, but as per usual, no, we didn't. And now we faced the possibility of just bombing out the 8 again. This game here is going to be a game for us at home. It's a home game in terms of predictions. I want to predict the Warriors to win. We better win, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. I think Warriors do well. Defensively, hopefully we turn up, but I just don't know. I don't know. If you're a fan who is very positive about the result and you can see wholeheartedly that we can win, then I suppose, yeah, good on you. I mean that genuinely. Good on you. Because I just don't know. I really don't. I like to look you in the eye and say that this will happen, that'll happen, but I really don't know. But yeah, look, predicting the game, I'm gonna give this one here. I think Warriors obviously to win. I'd say probably Warriors 24, Knights 12. Something like that. Like I really want to see the Warriors have a true leg up in this game, a real sense of dominance in this game here. We need to. It's not like the Knights are. It's not that the Knights are playing pretty footy, but for some reason I just had this feeling that the likes of Frizzell, Saifiti, Clemmer, Fitzgibbon, and then their bench in Saifiti, Thompson, Croc, I just have the feeling that they're just going to, and then got the likes of Gagai, who's an experienced player, and he's going to be up against Pompey, and then my mind starts circulating, and I get more and more worried. This is not a game that has anything to do with overthinking. It's just a game where I look at it realistically and I don't like what I'm seeing. But yes, 24 points to 10 or 12 for me. Warriors win. That's my prediction. Conclusion, guys. As you can see, coming into the nuts and bolts of this here, I'm just questioning. My mind is. I'm really trying to process what's happened with the team selection. I'm disappointed, to say the least. And again, it's nothing personal. But in terms of the team moving forward, in terms of this team here just trying to do something, it just shows that we are not. It doesn't matter. Basically, you can drop the ball as many times as you want. You can forward pass that you can run out as many times as you want, and that's okay. You're going to get selected anyway. And that for me is so dangerous that's a precedent for the team. It's dangerous. That is it. Like that's fine. Such as the quality of the Warriors, it is so low that if you do these things, that's okay. Like I said before previously, in other teams, you get dropped for that stuff. But for us, oh well, so be it. You know, like, again, I don't mean this disrespectfully. Honestly, I expect us to win, but I'm just surprised at the selections here. No disrespect, but I just feel like in some facets of the game, the Knights have us covered. You know, let's not pretend like the Knights haven't beaten us. Last year, we versed them on 2 occasions. We lost to them twice last season. Right? Like, again, this is the team we're facing here. Anyway, guys, give me your thoughts on this. Like I said, I can only be hopeful. That's all I can do. It is what it is. I had a bit of a vent. But yes, I do encourage a bit of positivity in the sense that, yes, back the boys. But boy, oh boy, am I just surprised. Am I surprised? Anyway, take it easy. See you guys next time. Just remember, go the Warriors. Absolutely. And hold the ball. See you guys next time.